playing against themselves. It's the same defense really on both sides of the ball. Robert Saleh was here in Seattle and he incorporated, went other places, Jacksonville, where they did the same thing. And so it's the same thing. The opportunity should be there in the middle of the field against San Francisco's defense in the same way they've been there against Seattle's defense.
Big 3rd and 9. Blake Martin's already down to 3. Fulmer's still getting set. With the snap off on time. Wilson fires to the end zone. Caught! Tyler Lockett for the touchdown. Wilson so adept at moving forward, throwing on the run. Gets it in there for the score. He gets Seattle right back in it.
Wasn't a legal pass. Was he across the line? There is the line, and he has 1 foot behind that line, which makes that a legal pass. Very close, but Wilson worked the entirety of the space he had available.
Your entire body has to be across the line for it to be illegal. Enough was back, just barely, for the score.
You know, let's give credit, first of all, to the defense for coming out, making the quick stop, and now the offense with a little pop. I think Pete Carroll probably had a few choice words in there at halftime. They've woken up.
All scoring plays under review, as this one is right now. So 3,000 miles away, they look at it. We'll look at the route, meanwhile.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that on the offensive or defensive side. No push off, no grab.
So Jason Myers now to attempt the extra point as the call is confirmed. And the kick is good. They were looking upstairs for any pass interference on that play. There was none. And it's 13-7.
The holiday gift-giving season has come and gone. And if that gift was a brand new Hyundai, it probably went something like this. If it wasn't, that's okay. Because you can still get a great deal on your new Hyundai during the final days of Hyundai Holidays.
During the final days of Hyundai Holidays, get a Santa Fe with 0% APR for 72 months, plus 500 sales event cash. Hurry, event ends January 6th.
I'm a Mandalorian. Weapons are part of my religion. I'll protect the kid.
The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. Introducing McDonald's Snickerdoodle McFlurry, here for a limited time. Creamy vanilla soft serve mixed with crunchy Snickerdoodle topping. It's an easy, delicious treat that keeps you enjoying the holidays. Keep savoring the season with McDonald's Snickerdoodle McFlurry.
Gonzo, you got my gift.
Yeah, Kermit, thanks for the portal. I love it. Did you get my gift?
Oh, yeah. It's a really great ugly sweater.
Yeah. Wait, what kind of sweater?
I said it's a really great sweater.
No, what did you say before that?
Really?
After that?
Sweater?
Before that?
Great.
Okay.
Portal from Facebook.
This week, Jimmy Slow Jams the News with Senator Bernie Sanders.
Oh, yeah!
Plus Ryan Reynolds, Jennifer Lopez, Chris Evans, Chadwick Boseman, and Camila Cabello chats and sings. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, NBC This Week.
On January the 6th, last year's #1 new drama returned, solved the mystery, saved the passenger's manifest. Season 2 premiering January the 6th on NBC. Season 1 now streaming. Beautiful night in Seattle. CenturyLink Field is alive again after that drive by the Seahawks. And the 49ers will begin this next drive and get 25. So, through the years, this has been such a hard place for teams to win. From 2012 through the middle of the 17th season, they were 37-6. And the best defense in the league in points allowed per game at home. But since then, crazily enough, 11-9. League in points allowed. We asked Pete Carroll out the other day. He says, I have no idea. And then he said, let me drill down deep. And he said, we haven't had the pass rush we had in the past. And that really gets the crowd into it.
Well, and the advantage this crowd gives the pass rush.
So now Garoppolo will throw, and wide open is Juszczyk. And the 49ers are back in business as they send the fullback on. He gets free down the right sideline.
This is exactly what we're talking about. There's Kendricks hurt on the play. But who in their right mind runs these kind of routes with a fullback? And that is what they're able to do inside this offense, not just with Kittle, but with other guys. Kyle Juszczyk as a receiver is a guy you just cannot go to.
So they work on Kendricks, who's hurt on the play, injury timeout here. And we will be back in 30 seconds.
Patrick Mahomes is a daredevil, and AWS has proved it. Mahomes and crew can't settle for three. The pocket's tighter than a belt after Thanksgiving. Mahomes rolls out, fires. The receiver has literally negative room. Catch probability 13%. And touchdown! This kid is hungry.
Who you calling a kid?
Next Gen Stats, powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS is how.
Still working on Kendricks, and that's been a recurring problem for the eighth-year man out of the University of California. So he's able to, with some assistance, get off the field. Talking about Kittle and Juszczyk, he put them both on the field. They're averaging 5.8 yards per carry, which is great. Both, which is below average. And the passer rating, distinctly different as well. So the tight end and the fullback make a gigantic difference.
And the versatility of those two guys is really what makes that difference. You've got Juszczyk going to his fourth straight Pro Bowl. George Kittle will be going to the Pro Bowl the rest of his life, maybe even after he retires and keeps up this pace. But this has been that sort of versatility, and that guy's mind right there, Kyle Shanahan, can work some magic.
So the back is Mostert. They give it to him. And for Mostert, interesting fellow, he had a chance to talk to him. He's been in the league for 5 years. He's been, when you count practice squad and preseason, he's been with teams. Stayed with Cleveland for a while. He's had a couple of surgeries the last couple of years. He was a special teams guy. And Kyle Shanahan sat him down and he said, you want to play running back? Yeah, I want the chance.
Yeah, he had a fumble and he sort of pouted around a little bit, and Shanahan called him in and said, now or never. He said, all I need's a chance. He said, you're going to get it this week, and he took advantage.
It's been now. Short drop, catch made, Samuel, Debo to the 2-yard line. That's about as fast as you can run the football. Garoppolo, quick step back, fires to Samuel, first and goal, just like that.
Well, you end up with Cody Barton up here on the line of scrimmage, and he knows right away when he's there, there's nobody behind that. And we talk about fullback and Kyle Juszczyk. Debo Samuel plays football like a fullback. The play just starts, sort of like George Kittle when he catches it.
First and goal. Mostert is the running back. Give it to him. It's stopped. And Juszczyk in there to lead the blocking, but he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal with under 4 minutes to play. in the third.
Yeah, they really need more of these plays from Jadeveon Clowney. He has been the guy in that last game. He was Defensive Player of the Week after the first 49ers game. Those are the kinds of plays he's capable of making when healthy. I just don't know how healthy he is.
Second and goal. Put up in a tight formation. Mostert takes it in for the touchdown. Boy, what an answer that was to Seattle's drive. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go 75 yards. Big play, the 49-yard pass to Juszczyk, and back up now by 12 going on 13.
It's just a great play design. You get this reverse motion, and Kittle is flying like he's going to get wide open in the flat. And so everything slides that way, and then you've got Juszczyk in there to slam out the linebacker, and there's nobody there. Everything looks the same in this offense. Everything they do, their pass plays come off, their run plays, and here we go. Looks like they're going for two.
They are. Trying to make it 21-7 instead of 20-7. So they line up for two. That's Sanders wide to the left, put him in motion. Garoppolo looks that way, then goes